You know my problem? My problem is I don't even know where to start. Do you understand? Like, you know, a lot of you always quarrel with me. I saying, Chidi, why do you talk about Nigeria? Why can't you say something good about Nigeria? The problem is I want to say something. Honestly speaking, I love my country, Nigeria. I love the environment. You see me, I'm dressed with this thing. Nigeria is a better place to live in terms of weather, in terms of the food that is grown in Nigeria, the natural organic food, in terms of the love that people show you. Like, you know, Nigeria is where you come and you're smiling and you hug somebody. I have auntie, brother. Everybody's your brother. Everybody's your sister. So Nigeria is a very Nigerians. When we are playing soccer, we are the happiest people in the world. In Nigeria is where you see that somebody doesn't have work, and he still goes about 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and he's still happy. When people die, we go to the funeral and we are quarreling over drink. We say, no. Let us feel happy for the life that the person has lived. And we are ordering drinks right there in the burial. Only in Nigeria. Nigeria is where we don't need so much to make ourselves happy. But let me tell you something. With all that said about Nigeria, it is difficult for me to be selling the Nigeria project. It is difficult for me to be advising someone to go to Nigeria right now here in Canada. I'll tell somebody Nigeria is such a very beautiful, safe, pleasant, and wonderful place that you should carry your family, enter inside the plane, enter inside the motor and go to Nigeria. I'll be a very, very dishonest person. Look at the person I went to Nigeria for look at the lady that they killed. Just when we were trying to see whether we can do something about our tourism, just when some guys are trying, making their own effort in the midst of all kinds of uphill tasks to get business going in Nigeria, and they attracted some people to a tourist attraction, they went there and they killed people, and they killed the Yoruba woman, and they kidnapped whoever they kidnapped. That is how difficult it is to say something nice about Nigeria. Where do you want me? Do you want me to tell somebody that, oh, when you're going to Nigeria, don't worry about the healthcare. If you're sick, the hospitals are okay. How can I say that? It's a lie now. We know it's a lie. How can I tell somebody if you're going to Nigeria, don't worry about power pack, don't worry about extra, don't worry about generator. The light is there. It's just like it is here. Don't worry. There's adequate light. How can I say that? I'm lying. I'm lying. How can I tell somebody that when you go to Nigeria, you can move around freely, anywhere? No, I can't. I need to tell them that if you're a foreigner going to Nigeria, make sure you hire the police when you're moving around. I need to tell them not to come out. I need to tell them like they're going to a war zone. That is how difficult it is in Nigeria, and that is the truth. I am so angry, I am so frustrated making this video, because just like I was a little bit not happy because today is International Workers' Day. In some countries, it's public holiday, and it's an opportunity for workers to do rallies and talk about their conditions of service and all that. And it's public holiday. In Canada, it's not. In US, I think it is. But just when I was about to do this video, I asked my wife to please just check for me, because I know they've been increasing it. What's the current minimum wage in Ontario? And she checked it, and she told me, yeah, it's $14 an hour. Just average $14 an hour. And I said, please convert that for me into Naira, and then let us see. So what we're saying, I need you to understand this. I need to explain this to you. That the minimum that the government has approved for people to be paid for hour, if you go and do work for an hour, you will get paid $14 minimum, which means people are earning more, but that is the minimum you can pay somebody, $14. I told her to convert it for me. She converted it. Guess how much it is? $3,750. $3,750. That is what people are paid in an hour. In Nigeria, minimum wage is 80. The government said they will start paying 30,000, but they have not started. So let us say they are still paying 18,000 naira minimum wage. And when you hear minimum wage in most countries where things work the way it should be, it is actually minimum wage. It's like, like where this work you did, though, is not even worth $10. But you know what? I can't even pay you less than $10. The law says I must pay you $14. So you just give them that amount. In Nigeria, when they tell you minimum wage, that is what about 70% of the population who are employed, that's what they are getting paid. So, naira, 3,750 naira. Sorry, I made a mistake. So, in Nigeria, people are paid 18,000 naira. 18,000 naira. When I talked about $14 an hour, which is equivalent to 3,750. We are talking about an hour. In Nigeria, it is 18,000 naira for a whole month. 30. Somebody do me a favor. Can you divide 18,000 by 30 days, please? Because I'm driving, but my hands are free. I am focusing. Don't worry about my safety. The camera is mounted on the screen, so it's not disturbing me. But somebody, please do us a favor and divide 18,000 naira by 30 days, and I'll show you what more than 70% of people who are working in Nigeria earn, not as their minimums, as they are like, this is what they are employed, this is what they are getting paid. So please, if you divide it per month, I need us to work this thing out, because if we don't break this thing down, you will understand when government is arguing and making noise. What? Let us break it down, and you will see the disparity, and you will tell me whether I saw the people in Sudan. They put them in a truck. And people were throwing stones at them. And I'm saying Nigeria's own is coming very, very soon. So the person who is getting paid 18,000 naira a month earns 600 naira a day. Please do me a favor. Can you convert 600 naira to Canadian? 600 naira. Help us convert it to Canadian so that we will see. Don't lose me now. I'm getting somewhere with this, my calculation. Because it's all about calculation now. To eat, you have to calculate. To do anything, you have to calculate. So let us see when somebody in Canada is earning minimum $18 an hour. Minimum. That means some people are earning $50 an hour. Some people are earning $100 an hour. But minimum $18 an hour. The person in Nigeria who is earning $600 naira a day. I want you to see what 600 naira a day is to somebody who is working in Canada. I have not come down to hours, so I'm talking about the whole day of working from 9 to 5. But of course, in Nigeria, they will start work at 8 and nobody will finish at 5. After 5, you have to do extra. And after that extra, for you to get back home Like if you're living in Lagos, from where you're walking to where you're living, by the time you do Okada, do more Olue, do small bus, sometimes cross Paco Bridge, do all of that, you see how much that they spend. But please, if somebody can give me that calculation. Okay, thank you, Erica. Erica says that $2.24 Canadian dollars is what the Nigerian worker makes in a whole day. Erica, please, sorry for disturbing you. Can you divide $2.24 by how many hours does somebody even do in a day? It's 8 hours. Divide it by 8. Divide $2.24 by 8, please. $2.24. $2.24 divided by 8. We are now going to show you how much the Nigerian worker makes in 1 hour. Remember that the guy in Canada is making 40, the one we call OPEC, that is like at all. That is like management salary. The management salary, the salary that is not like, just put 2.24 divided by 8 and show us what it should be, something like 28 cents. 20 official hour. Okay, thank you so much, Abageli Uzu. So we're talking about 28 cents. 28 cents is what the Nigerian worker is making an hour. So a Nigerian worker will work a whole day, and what he's taking home is $2.24. $2.24. But let me even go back. Let's go back to even Nigeria. But this is so annoying. It is so annoying. How can you pay a human being $2.24 for a whole day? Like he left his house in the morning, and by the time he gets home, what is $2.24? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? $2.24. A whole day. A whole day. 28 cents an hour. Oh my God. Like, you see, when you break this thing down, it really, and when you see that somebody is struggling to travel abroad, you're saying, why are you going abroad? And some of you, you're there running your mouth, you're saying, don't mind all these people abroad, oh, and life is not good for them like that, oh. They go and do menial work. Why won't I do menial work? Why won't I do menial work? If I go and clean the ground, I get paid $14. Don't you understand? And I can do it and do it 2 times. So I can actually make $28 a day just by, if I go and stand in a factory, all I do is carry this one, give to this guy, carry this one, give to this guy. I will make more, I'll make $14 an hour. Can you imagine that? Do you understand? So that's why you will appreciate, oh my God. Oh my God. Somebody said I rented a job for $18 an hour. Look at that. $27 an hour overtime. And somebody's even saying, no, I can't take it. Can you? No, I'm using the very, very basic. We're not talking about what people are doing. See, people are making $40 an hour neat, like as in effortlessly. Calculate what that comes down to. And you think people in Nigeria shouldn't be lynched? The leader should not be lynched? And the funny thing is that these people, that both the members of the House of Representatives, both the senators, both the governors, both the commissioners, both the president, they all travel abroad. They know what is obtainable in these places, and they wickedly still pay somebody. And when they agreed that they are going to pay 30,000 naira, they are still trying to work out the modality. Even the 30,000 naira boils down to 1,000 naira a day. Do you know what that means? 1,000 naira a day. Let's not even convert it to dollars, and you see that it's about $5 a whole day. A whole day. Guys, I am so bitter with the situation in Nigeria. I was going to do a video, just say, let's just do a feel-good video and just talk about generally nice things in Nigeria, but it's difficult. It's difficult. People work their asses off in Nigeria and they don't get paid anything. Look at that. As a bus driver, $33 an hour. I'm telling you, it's not fair at all. It is not fair. And you want to tell me a pastor buys a jet and we should celebrate? I don't want to celebrate it. Not in a country where people are getting $2 a whole day. A whole day. Somebody will come, somebody who is an elected official will be flaunting their sports cars, their limousines, their Cadillacs, their Pontiacs. I'm telling you, it is so sad. It is so, look, if you like, call me somebody who is not unpatriotic, let it be. The situation in Nigeria is so sad. Nigeria is a very, very terrible place to live in. Yes, say that I said it. He says they average 20 days of work a month. My brother, even if Nigeria is a very, very bad place. Very, very bad place. Very bad place. I'm telling you, it's very, very bad. Anytime you start talking about Nigeria, it just gives you one headache. I don't know what happens to anybody else. It just gives you one headache because you start from one thing, you go to look at the other. Look at Kaduna Road. Look at Kaduna that is close to Abuja. If you cannot protect the federal capital and the road that connects the next state, if you cannot protect that road that conveys people from Kaduna to Abuja. Some people are living in Kaduna, some civil servants, because they cannot afford the price of housing in Abuja, and you cannot even protect the road that they use to come to work. Every time there's kidnap, every time there's killing. Look at the one that is going viral now. How they killed one driver and kidnapped his boss and the kids. It is amazing. Very, very annoying. When people say you're going into politics, but I can't talk about Nigeria without talking politics. When we left this place and we went home and we're screaming, this is what needs to be done. Oh, your condition is terrible. Oh, this thing, don't say go and sit down. Go and sit down. Or you will just come from abroad and you just be running your mouth. Oh yeah, now how market now? All of you that said that we are running our mouth. How market now? How are you feeling? They've not even commissioned the new government. How are you people feeling? And I'm not saying the one that pains me. See, the one that pains me is that the good people in Nigeria suffer from this nonsense that the bad ones are doing. I know some young men that really believed in our vision, that works hard with us, that helped to campaign against the evils that leadership is doing in Nigeria. The only annoying thing is that these people are back there now, suffering, not of their own making. And those are the ones that break my heart. The ones that are saying, oh, go and shut up, and they call you and they're very, very rude to you online. Those ones, I don't have any pity. Let's say, I want this thing, I want hunger, and hardship to pepper some people to the point where they will begin to beg you to come, please come and take leadership position in Nigeria. I'm waiting for that kind of thing. Those people, I really want it to really get to them. I'm telling you, if you don't see, when somebody is in the diaspora and they are complaining about Nigeria, they know why they are complaining about Nigeria. They know, because they live in a system where if you go around where people live like a residential house. If people are at home, it's because probably they did like night shift and they're at home sleeping to be able to prepare for going to work later in the evening. I'm not saying there are not people who just lazy around the house, but there are very few of them. Even if you have worked a little bit and right now you're out of a job, the system provides for you. It is actually ridiculous that what the system pays you for not working is more than what the system pays you in Nigeria for working from morning till night. Isn't that a shame? Isn't that a shame? I don't even know. You see, that's why I call this a rant. Because when you start ranting like this, you don't even know where to start. You start from one. There are so many things that keep flooding my head that I want to talk about. I need to be careful because if I talk like that, somebody will say, this guy is confused. This guy, he doesn't know what he's saying. Every aspect you look at, look at the health system in Nigeria. Look at the health system. And I doff my heart for doctors in Nigeria because I don't know how they're able to operate. I went to the teaching hospital in Enugu State. This is a federal institution, federal government owned institution. We're not talking about maybe a clinic that owned by a quack doctor. This is the apex health institution that is supposed to be existing in that state, owned by the federal government. You go there and they are using, you know, broomstick. They're using broomstick to tie and stick. Oh my God, you will not believe it. A bed, you know, like when bed, the broken handle of the bed is what they use rope and bandage to tie by the side of the bed. Then they now use stick to stick out like this, and that's where they now hung the what do you call it? The drip, the infusion. That's what they used to. Can you imagine? Stick in a federal government owned institution. My mother-in-law called me yesterday and she said, "Hey Chidi, I'm calling you." She was excited. She said, "I'm calling you because today we have light." It broke my heart. It broke my heart. This is a professor. This is somebody who has devoted her life to serving as a lecturer in the University of Nigeria. A woman in retirement that should be enjoying her retirement is telling me excitedly that, my son, I'm calling you because today we had light and I was able to charge my phone. She's making it sound like she's grateful. It's a privilege to her that can you imagine? It's a privilege to her that she got light today. Like she made it coming from her. It sounded like she was grateful. Like she's trying to milk it. She's trying to make use of it and charge her phone and call us and know how we are doing. She's happy that today they pitied her and gave her light. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? He gave her light today. And that means that for maybe 2 weeks they've not had light. And the person who is the minister for power goes around driving expensive car guided by 1 million security men, going back and forth in air-conditioned office, and other people are there suffering without light. It should be, the minister of power should not have light in his office. That's what they're doing. The youths should go and why you? I don't even understand our Nigerian youth. I don't even understand you people at all. I don't understand you people. You come and you're taking picture, Instagram, doing WhatsApp, doing by space and just dancing. What's your problem? What is your problem? Look, see what your youth are. You see what your mates are doing elsewhere. I say you should go. You should mount a roadblock and I don't get it. Oh, I don't get it. I don't even know. I don't. Man, it's in time you. I don't even know. I don't even know what to talk about. Look at our health system. And see here, I think some people don't understand. People don't understand how bad the situation is in Nigeria. People don't understand it too. I keep saying it too. You people don't understand it too. We're time bomb. We're time bomb. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, because you think criminality and in Nigeria will stop? You think it will stop? People don't even know what. You think kidnapping will stop? You think armed robbery will stop? How will it stop? Do you know how many youths come out of the university every year looking for work? Do you know that every time, you see, me, I stopped sharing all these jobs that you see on WhatsApp because it's an insult. It's a big joke. Every time they release these jobs, I say, oh, Federal Ministry of Aviation is doing mass employment. Entry will close by Friday. Submit. Help share this so that it will help someone. It's just, I found out that the officials in that place are just doing that as a way to just make it look, because they have to justify that the job was advertised. Trust me, by the time you're seeing that advert on social media, they've finished employing everybody. They have finished. You see, all those things you're sharing, you're wasting your time. Because by the time you see it on WhatsApp group and you're sharing it everywhere, they are laughing. They are very happy. Because now everybody knows that they shared it. And you can't tell them that they were. So social media had just helped them to it has reinforced their ability to do their wicked acts. The only way you get work in Nigeria now has a price tag. If any level of employment you want in Nigeria, there's a price tag to it. Any ministry that you want to work, there's a price tag. It's not hidden now. You guys know. Anybody in Nigeria who wants to be sincere themselves, I'm telling the truth. If you want to work in NEPA, there's a price. The biggest ones are immigration, customs. Go and find out. You want to work in immigration, they'll just tell you just pay. The same thing with admission. Forget about JAM. If you are just reading so hard for JAM, forget about it. And the whole thing is a vicious circle that the end result is not good. Because the people, and I'm generalizing, but the reason I'm generalizing is to show you the rot that Nigeria has become. Because the kids whose parents bought their admission and paid the lecturers throughout their time in the university, guess what? They graduated though. And they paid for their posting. The place they went to serve in youth service, they bought it for them. So this guy went to university with an empty head, but he graduated, and their parents paid for the place where they will be, and they only went there, did the orientation. Of course, they paid the people in the orientation camp. They didn't even come out for it. They just came, signed, did what they call that thing, orientation parade. After that, they signed their name and they left the camp. Somebody was paid. They only came back for personal parade. They did that personal parade they do in orientation. Is it personal parade or whatever they call it? They came and did that one. Then afterwards, they just posted them to a company where they don't have to show up. They don't even need to go for that community thing that they do in NYSC. No, they're somewhere on holiday. This guy has finished before while those of you who are still the regular Nigerian is there killing yourself in NYSC, this guy already has employment reserved for him by his father, who has been paying his way through everything. So now He is employed in an office, oh, but guess what? The person that he is working under knows who paid for the guy to be employed in that office. All of those things, those adverts that you're seeing on WhatsApp, they have all been filled by the children of all these men. Oh. So the guy in the office cannot even give assignment or query the guy that is under him who doesn't know anything about what he is doing. He cannot query him, so the guy is there. He doesn't know his left from his right. He is employed as a system engineer, but he doesn't know jack about system engineering. So there we have another major problem. Because now, you can't query him. He's there, redundant. There are about 10 of them in your organization. So nothing is happening in the organization. So, there's no productivity, zero productivity. It's a very, okay, then the other people. So, the people who are employed to do the job are not qualified to do the job because they bought it, and when they don't come to work, when they don't do their job, nobody can sack them because their oga knows who is beating the drum for the boy that is under him. Then the people who are supposed to be taken to do the job, they are not taken to do the job. So they are just whiling away their time. They're just parading the streets with nothing. So what do you expect them to do? They get hungry, they need to eat food. What did they say? That the idle mind is the devil's workshop. Once you are idle, not doing anything, then ideas begin to enter your head. And you know the rest of the story. Before you know it, they join bad gang. And they end up either doing yahoo. Because at least that laptop that he used to go to school, that laptop is still there. He can go to somewhere and catch free Wi-Fi. That is immediate employment for him. Next thing, you know, crime is connected from yahoo to drugs, to ritualist, to ritual killing and all whatever. So many times when you hear these kidnappers confess to you, you see them speaking sound English, just pushed into what they're doing out of frustration. I'm telling you, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Nigeria is a very hopeless. See, look me straight. See, Nigeria is a very hopeless country. Very hopeless country. Beautiful place. The land is filled with milk and honey. Beautiful. God has blessed Nigeria, but the country, in terms of leadership, is a hopeless place. In terms of its future, with the way we are going, it's nonsense. Somebody says, "Oh, Chidi, why did you go to contest for election if Nigeria was hopeless?" Because I wanted to contribute in fixing the country. Don't you get it? Why are people so dumb? Don't you understand? That's why we came now. That's why we came. Good. When you see that breakdown I did at the beginning? I will show you how the kind of country that you're in. Use that breakdown to compare that the minimum wage in Nigeria is $2.24 for a whole day. $2.24 is what a human being will gain when they work from morning till night in Nigeria. And somebody else is gaining $20 or so here, working for an hour, not a whole day. We're not talking about a whole day. So if somebody does, on the average, if somebody does even that $15, somebody does $15. Let's do the calculation. If they do $15 in 4 hours, that's 600. So in 8 hours, they'll be getting $120. Look at that, $120. because I didn't go that far. So $120 is almost like 36,000. 36,000. Somebody makes it in a day. 36,000 naira is what somebody makes in a day in Nigeria. Ooh, shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you people, man. And some people come and tell me, where are the articulators? Where are the Buharis? Where are the next level people? All of a sudden, all of you have kept quiet. I don't hear from you people anymore. We are making noise and not letting us hear anything. Where are you people now? Where is your next level? Should be the next level, don't they show you? Don't start coming to tell me, Atiku won the election. Atiku won the election. The election should be. Come on, are you serious? Atiku rigged the election with Buhari. Shouldn't have anything to do with two of them. Should have nothing to do with two of them. One is the better of the two devils. We don't have anything to do with any devil. Next level. So you should be ashamed of saying next level. How can you be saying next level when you're dying? You're still saying next level. Isn't that the highest level of stupidity? How can you be saying next level? How can you be saying I'm articulated? How can you be saying those things? And you're proud to say it, and you let people hear you say it. That's very, very. Don't be saying that kind of thing. It shows that you're foolish. I mean, don't do it. Give me 1 second. Let me plug my phone, Janet. See how I stopped too. I'm not driving now when I'm doing this. Some people will come, they like to yab you. They only see the bad. When you're yabbing them, they look for something that you're doing bad, that they can talk about it. If you like yab me, I own a business. Yeah, enjoying my life. You're there wasting time looking for something to yab me about. I'll concern you. Oh man, it's crazy. You know what? I think I'm going to stop this video itself, and I'm gonna stop it. I'm almost where I'm going. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'm gonna stop the video. I just had to do this rant this morning because it pisses you off when you just see how life goes on where you are. I see how people are living life and making fantastic decisions that puts them puts them where other people are, where other nations are, and you see your own nation just running around in circles. It's so annoying. And so I just want to send a shout out for everybody who is a worker, who is doing the best they can to take care of their family. My prayer is that God will show you favor, God will show you favor and bless you, and make sure that all these people who are criminals, one day will pack them the way they packed those Sudanese leaders in Molwe and Gongoro, and pack them into prison. Thank you so much, Oshoks. You came late, but we're gonna package the video and put it up on our YouTube channel so that you guys see what you missed. Christian Solomon from Germany, thank you so much, everybody. I'm gonna do another video some other day so we can focus on another thing. We're not letting up. We're taking Nigeria back. You people have not heard the last of us. You think take it back and all those things we came to do, that we're joking. We're not joking. We're going to put so much pressure on you guys that one day you will just get up on your own and start running and tell us to come and take leadership of Nigeria. We're just waiting and watching you people. Shebi, they've not even commissioned you people. By 29th, we'll start asking you some questions. All right, from Toronto, Canada, this is Chidi signing out. Love you all.